This video is made possible by Sail with George.
Find out how you can discover Greece on a sailboat at the end of this video. It's good to be back in Athens. I know, we're messing with our timelines again, and this is going to be confusing, but this week we're going to go back in time. A flashback, if you will, back to when we were still in Europe, before we crossed the Atlantic, when Levi was still a little baby and only 3 months old. And we are gonna go explore Greece. We did not sail there, guys. We just hopped on a plane. That's why we are in Greece that quickly. Because we had this amazing opportunity to take you guys sailing for 1 whole week in Greece in the Cyclades. And the exciting thing about this is that you can do this exact trip on this exact boat for yourself. And the great thing also about this all is that we're not going alone. We're gonna be on the boat with 3 other YouTube channels, Bums on a Boat, Rigging Doctor, and Josh Post. So we're gonna have enough hands to do the sailing and to maybe even help us out with Levi a bit, because it's gonna be Levi's very first sail. And I can hear you thinking, why and how did this happen? You probably still remember Andy, right? From the Ocean Crossing, he joined us. He also has the Ocean Cruises podcast, and he just had this crazy idea where he thought, okay, let's see what happens when you put 4 YouTube channels on a sailboat for a week. That's gonna be fun. So he just made that happen. I hope you're gonna enjoy the next few videos about Greece, place where we started our adventure 3 years ago, and we are super excited to be back. So many nice people joined. People are so friendly. I really missed the friendliness of Greece. It's good.
We haven't been posting anything or filming anything in such a long time, and now we're in Greece. Just as 2 years ago, we're doing Greece on a budget, which is chicken souvlaki kebabs for $2.50, and now we got ourselves a Greek salad to go. We are in Athens for 1 day and 1 day only, because after that, tomorrow morning, we're gonna take a early ferry to the island of Syros, and we're gonna find out if the little one actually likes sailing, because if he doesn't, we're gonna have a little problem. So this is kind of a test sail for us. Mid-October, Cyclades, stormy weather, but a bigger boat than ours. Being on a schedule for once is kind of exciting. We're on the move, we have to be on time. Got up at around 5 this morning, because we just found out that if you want to board a ferry, you have to be an hour early at least. We're dressed like people, and we're actually doing it the way that most people would experience these islands. To see these islands and start your adventure, you'll be taking a massive ferry to get from Athens to Syros, the capital island of the Cyclades.
That was one of the best things about being at sea for so long. Just
And not having
not
Disconnect from everything.
totally.
Then it's time to meet up with the rest of the crew for some welcome drinks before heading to the sailboat.
Like, it's really cheap, it's really pretty, the people are really nice, the scenery is really gorgeous. It's so made for sailboats as well, like it's so catered towards it. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's so good.
Yeah, it seems like he was saying, like you can do like day sails.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't have to do those long crossings all the time. You got new places to go to, and you don't have to kill yourself. But I mean, we haven't seen anything yet, right?
Yeah,
we were just looking from the ferry, zoom in with the camera, but yeah, I'm super excited.
It has been about 2 years, maybe even more, that we've been here. And we stayed right in the marina alongside, maybe the only place in Greece that we stayed alongside, inside the marina, where they do double med mooring because it's so small. But they just do 2 rows, it's kind of cool. Yeah, just having a bit of a lunch, then we're gonna head to the boat, settle in, which I think we're gonna stay for the night. Nobody decided yet, but I think I decided. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna head out.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Who ordered that? Was that you guys?
We all get together for the briefing. George is showing us the ins and outs of his boat, and we're appointing our captain. Take a guess in the comments who we picked. The boat is equipped with massive water tanks, a big generator, even a water maker, which is unusual for a charter boat. And someone's still suffering jet lag. We're going through all the systems on the boat, and Herb fixes a small rip in the main. Okay. It's okay?
Work.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good
job. Good job.
Then we get ready for the night. We're going to be leaving the next morning.
morning. Hate it.
How did you sleep?
Not one of our better nights. I'm not so confident today anymore. Just had a very rough night.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday we arrived and just realized how big 56 foot is and how heavy. George said it's 24 tons, so I'm really excited how it sails. We're gonna go out today. The sun just came up. Everybody's a bit jet lagged. The Americans, who just flew over a few days ago. The great thing about babies is they're really nice most of the time, but every morning when they wake up crying. I really wonder what it's like when we can't get off the boat, and I feel a bit sorry for the others, but mainly it's just a test to figure out if we can actually do it ourselves, because once we're back on our boat we need to skipper the boat, we need to maintain it, take care of a baby, see if we're able to do it. Interesting times ahead. I miss Greece a lot. It's such a nice feeling waking up on the town quay. Everybody's kind of slowly getting outside, pulling up lines. Some people just leave, most people stay, and it's just so peaceful. I love it. So usually there are boats on the outer mole, but because of the southeast winds, which are rare here, they took everything in and did 2 rows of med mooring, which is quite something to achieve. If you're out here now and the swell comes in, your boat's toast. People are swimming here. It's the most clear harbor that we've seen so far. Over here is the Coast Guard office and the port police. So every time you moor up in a town quay in Greece, once a day the port police comes by and just checks your papers and you pay your port fees, which are really reasonable. And sometimes when it's off season they don't even bother coming because there's just so few people and it's just not worth it. Oh, I forgot the kid. I forgot the baby. Oh, I have to get used to this.
It's so good to be back, isn't it? It's so good. The people are so friendly. The water is blue. Today we're gonna go out and sail for a week. We met everybody. It was really nice. Everybody's really cool, and we had such nice talks already yesterday, telling our background stories and our deepest emotions on the first evening, so it's been really fun. What I noticed till now is that I have very little time to actually grab the camera. He wants to be held a lot, so that's what I have in my hands most of the time. We just kind of have to find our way, and this week is going to be a good trial. Mainly really excited to be out on the water again. We're going to go back to the boat now, gonna have breakfast, and then head out.
See how quick and easy it is? Or?
Joe has an interesting concept of making eggs. What did you do?
You throw them in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. Make sure you cover them because they will explode all over the microwave.
Ah.
And every 30 seconds you have to open it and just mix them up and then put them back in. 30 seconds mix them in. There you go.
Look, it looks
super
amazing.
easy. You don't dirty a pan.
It's so smart.
It's so American though, right? Just put them in the microwave and
Probably, yeah.
boom.
I think in Europe we don't do that.
Everyone's getting ready, put on some deck shoes, and then we're gonna get out of here. George's gonna help us because it's a bit of a tricky situation being in the second row of med moorings, and we just don't need to mess it up. Lots of lines, lots of maneuvering, and then we're just gonna head out, and today we're gonna go to Mykonos. Ooh, all the other channels, they just set up their GoPros around the boat and on the push pits and pull pits. Sometimes I feel like an imposter.
Off we go!
So we got a neighbor here making room for us, patiently waiting so we can move. Also the neighbors are going because it's their chance to leave this prison.
He's been here for a month.
He's been here for quite a while. Yeah, lots of lines in the water, just like you'd expected in an RIA course. You see, real life is kind of different sometimes, so you just gotta go with it.
You can understand Herb didn't want to do this. Like, this is tricky, right?
Kinda.
Oh, it's so nice. You can see the bottom. Oh, look at that back. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Jeez, Rick. Somebody's got to do it, Morty.
Amazing.
Oh, look at the mooring lines.
Yeah. Close call, is it?
Oh, they're really tight. I'd be nervous to back this out like that. Yes, Sue?
I'll catch a cab.
Let's do that. See you in Mykonos. Yeah.
I
Excited?
hold the line.
You hold the line, babe.
I'm doing something.
Yes. Thanks, George.
Thanks so much. Take care.
We're off. We made it. We're off. How did it feel to hold lines and do stuff again?
I can hold lines.
You can hold lines and Levi is sleeping.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Get ready for the Atlantic.
Yes. Let's get ready for the Atlantic.
So George felt pretty confident about giving us the boat. He usually only does skipper charters, so he rents out the cabins. So this is the first time we actually get a whole boat, and he gives it to us for a week without his own skipper. So he puts a lot of confidence in YouTube sailors. I don't know if that's a good thing, because we all pretend to know everything, and we have our own boats that we know about. I feel like I know nothing, and I'm just gonna film this week. And I have the feeling that everybody else feels the same way, except the skipper!
Okay, so I've read a lot, and I've read how fin keels handle. I've never ever steered a fin keel before, and it is so different from a full keel.
It's so much more responsive.
What is a fin keel?
On the full keel, since the prop's right in front of the rudder, you can like turn the rudder and use it like a stern thruster. So getting off a pier, normally I just like push the bow and then full forward, like kick the stern off and then walk it with prop walk away, and we're free. But this doesn't do that. So it's just bow thruster and like turn and not hit the pier. Because when you turn a boat, they actually pivot where the mast is at the 40% mark. So if you turn hard to starboard, the stern's gonna smash into the pier. Whew, stressful.
Do you have some hard rules being the skipper? Yeah, do we have to wear life jackets at like 20 knots or something?
Anchor's up, everyone's sober. Because like, if something goes wrong, a drunk person's gonna fall overboard.
We've all appointed Herbie over here to be the skipper. George has total faith in us, and we're gonna take his nice boat out for a whole week here. Just blows me away. He's so chill about it. All right, guys, bye, have fun. I heard Alex saying that he doesn't know anything, right? That's what he said, at least. That
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
About sailing, you said. I heard, did you not say that?
It's fine.
You're like, we don't, because I feel like these guys are professionals. I feel like Michael and I kind of take the angle of like we're the go for it kind of dudes. You know, learning as we go, not the experts. So anyway,
I have the feeling that many of us think, yeah, there's like 6 sailors on board. This is some kind of fallacy. Everybody thinks the other will tie the knot the way you would. And then they put it on slip because they do that on their boat, and then you fall in the water and it's like, yeah, hey, I thought you were a sailor. It's gonna be different.
Hitches. That's a huge pet peeve.
What's a hitch?
So George was talking about the only time really that he's had a wreck of his boat run aground was when he had 8 captains on his boat.
That's good.
Yeah,
Josh,
pull the lines.
We're gonna turn and be on starboard tack, I think. The other tack.
Alright, that's sailing in Greece.
And Wendy.
His first sail.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the first sail.
He loves it! Look at him! Yes, we're doing this for him.
Yes.
We're not selfish.
Oh look, it's full! Woohoo!
Nice.
We're sailing!
neutral?
Yeah.
Let's make sure we're going at a speed that everyone's happy with. Okay, Joel, it's a neutral. You can kill it.
Alright, sailing, baby.
Please say that.
Please say it again.
Okay. I used to always put it in neutral and just let the prop respool, and then I read that you should put it in reverse, and I did that, and then it died. The transmission got stuck in reverse, and that is when we switched to electric, because I was like...
But what did you think when you put it in reverse, doing 7 knots boat speed, free spinning?
Oh no, I did it like at start. Like, got out of the marina, put it in reverse, like engine off, sails up, and then we started sailing from a stop.
Oh, that's crazy, because I believe if you're doing 7 knots of boat speed, and somebody tells you put the gear in reverse now.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You know, what the
break everything. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. We free spin and we show it on YouTube, and half of the comments say you have to put it in reverse, and I was like, no, I'm gonna kill my transmission.
Hey B, I think we better turn the motor back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What gives you that thought?
Did you just do it for the shots?
It is just a few hours from Syros to Mykonos, and chances are that you will be motoring if you want to get places. The Met has a reputation for lots of motoring. And when we sailed here a few years ago, we used the engine every second time. But it is an unfair comparison when you look at what it is that Greece actually has to offer.
I don't know how well you can hear me, but I don't care, I like it better here. We're just approaching Mykonos, it's right there, behind that piece of rock, which is another of the 6,000 islands of Greece. Instead of going into the harbor, we decided to actually go into the south of the island, where there are little bays. Sometimes they're super yachts. We're actually gonna meet Fair Isle. They are scouting the anchorages for us.
If you want to go to this particular island and it lies windward, using the engine to get there is simply the price you pay. When you're sailing Greece, you're not really on passage to the next set of islands. Going new places is more of a casual decision. You can either wait for the winds to come and sail for a few hours, but if the destination and your timeline is more important, you can turn on the engine and you will be there within an afternoon. That is a feature of the Med, not a flaw. It's good to get some perspective on this.
20 meters.
I've never seen so many people on a bow for an anchor maneuver. How do you feel about that?
Well, can't really see past them.
7,
But if I move to the side,
6, 5,
no one's screaming, so obviously I'm not going to hit something.
6. What did you say about Delta?
We have to make sure it sets.
What do you say about Delta? I said
Well, because it might not set.
Catch me outside, how about that?
it's the best anchor in the world.
What did you say about putting it in reverse? What did you say about Delta?
So here we are dropping anchor for the night. We are meeting Steve and Judy from Fair Isle and checking our anchor. And here's an anticlimax for you. Just a few of us will decide to explore Mykonos this time. We have a hunch that it is too late in the season for a quick and easy transport to town, and we were proven right. And just like that, the day comes to an end.
But before you call your mama, let me tell you about Sail with George. You can actually sail this exact boat in the Greek islands with an experienced skipper, risk-free, showing you all the places to swim, eat, and experience what Greece is all about. You can book a cabin on this one-week charter and make friends for life, or you can bring all your friends and become even better friends. This is by far the most affordable way to sail these islands and see them for yourself. And I really hope that you will see them for yourself, because this is living.
Is this real life?
Click the link below to book a cabin on one of George's boats, and when you're there, tell them that STLT sent you. If you want to see the whole travel series, sailing in Greece and going to Naxos and Paros with the other YouTubers, then click the playlist below, leave a like, and see you in the next one. Okay, Mom?